Jackie, 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 Jackie. Hey everyone, how are we? Today I'm going to be creating this little vibe here using the Jackie Aina palette. I'm so excited to use this. I've had this now for like 2 weeks and I did some softer glam looks and I just wanted to recreate this kind of like burnt orange look and have a little chat with you guys. I'm so excited to try this out. Jackie is someone who I've looked up to for years. I've followed her for 10 years. I started following her back in the Lil Pumpkin Pie 05 days. Let's just say I'm an OG follower. I adore Jackie, and if it wasn't for Jackie I wouldn't be doing this as a career either, because when I started following her she had that competition for her 5,000 subscribers and I was like, I want to enter that. So I got out my Fujifilm FinePix camera and off I went filming a little video. So it was all because of Jackie, really. I wish I still had the video. I don't even think it was on this channel, but it was bad. Like, it was so bad. So I created a video and I literally took MAC Shade Stick, just did like a really like graphic eyeliner and then just got black tied and put it all over, and I literally was like, this is my club look. Like, I was not going to any club wearing that makeup, let's just say that. I always wonder like what would have happened if I just kept going, because I pussied out and stopped doing YouTube because I got embarrassed. However, we will talk about that on another day. Today we're here to talk about the Jackie Aina palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is such an exciting collaboration for Jackie because like Anastasia Beverly Hills is such a huge brand. I know she's done collaborations with Too Faced and Artist Couture and like lots of other brands, but I feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills holds like serious weight in the industry. So I think that's like such an exciting venture for her. I've already used this palette. So I had a wedding last weekend and I brought it with me, and I brought my soft glam palette, and my soft glam palette did not make it back from the wedding. So she's gone. So I'm gonna have to buy another one because soft glam is like my ride or die. I can't live without soft glam. Jackie Aina palette really saw me through the entire weekend, and I was a bit nervous at first because obviously this palette was made for people with higher levels of melanin in their skin, and I was afraid that it was going to be a bit too much for me, but everything worked perfectly and I got these two kind of soft glam looks. I'm gonna pop them here, but two like softer glam kind of looks is what I ended up doing, because obviously I ain't going like full hog for a wedding. Like, that's not the done thing. So I've already set my eyes with a little bit of powder. I just have the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 110 on my eyes, and I'm gonna go in with Ginger. Ginger is like such a beautiful crease color. Now, if you are of my complexion, you literally need to dip into it one time. The pigment is outrageous. So, as you can see, the pigment is insane. So I'm just gonna blend that into my crease. Just doing little circular motions just to get that on. These shades are so pigmented. Like, it is such a joy to use the palette because I feel like they just melt onto your skin. When Jackie was talking about this palette in her video, she brought up something that like I would have never even like conceived of being an issue, and like when she said it, it made so much sense to me. Like, sometimes things are said and you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. But she was speaking about how some palettes, like a lot of palettes, there's shades that she can't use in it because they're not deep enough, they're not rich enough for her to use. And it happens like more often than not, like in the palettes there's a lot of shades that can't be used because the consumer is like medium deep and like lighter, whereas there's deep dark and like even darker than like a deep dark complexion. So she wanted to focus on a palette that anyone could use, but she was more thinking about the deeper skin person in the thought process for the palette. I would say that's something Jackie has really opened my eyes to in the past like 10 years I've been following her, is the fact that race comes into kind of every element of life, and in the beauty industry it's kind of glaring how race plays a part, and how darker skinned people aren't seen as like beautiful or given the campaigns or given the recognition that they deserve as artists. And like, honestly, as a person who has grown up in a predominantly white country like Ireland, like I don't think I saw my first person of colour till I was like I want to say I was nearly in secondary school. Like I was a teenager. Like obviously on TV and stuff like that you'd see black people, or you'd see like Asian people, Middle Eastern people. Like you would see a lot more colour on TV than you would in the town. I feel like having someone like Jackie speak about race issues and things like that, obviously it's more based towards America, not Ireland, but having Jackie kind of speak about race issues and different things that affect people of colour has really opened my eyes quite a lot, because sometimes you can just be blind to it. Like you can just, it doesn't really affect my life, so it's very easy for me to cast a blind eye to something, but I choose not to. Next I'm going to be going in with Edges, and Edges is like a beautiful like rusty reddish brown kind of colour, and I'm mainly focusing that right here on the crease area. The thing that Jackie does as well that's different to like anyone else is that she practices, without her even knowing, a thing called head fake learning. If you've watched the last lecture with Randy Pausch, you'll know what head fake learning is, but head fake learning is like, if you have a kid and you send your kid to play football, for instance, like you don't really want them to learn football. Like you don't really care. Like it's all well and good that they know how to play football, but what you really want them to learn is teamwork and how to be a gracious loser, and like how to win, and how to be competitive in like a constructive way, and all these kind of things. Learn about coordination, and I said teamwork, but all those kind of things. And they're called head fake learning because the child doesn't realize that they're learning all these really important things that are going to affect them for their whole life, but they think they're just having fun, you know? So I think that's where Jackie comes in, and that's why Jackie is so important, because Jackie often just kind of puts these like life lessons into regular videos and we'll just slide them into regular conversations. So while you're just watching a makeup tutorial, you're actually learning something about the world and like developing your mindset, which I think is pretty cool. Finally, right in my like outer V area, I'm going to take credit. Credit is like such a weird thing. Like I know obviously credit is like, you know, all over the world, like your credit rating or whatever if you want to get a mortgage. But like I watch Judge Judy with my mom sometimes, and like credit seems to be like everything to Americans. They're like, she ruined my credit. Since Modern Renaissance, I've tried every palette except for Prism and Subculture. They're the only two that I haven't tried, and to be honest with you, I love them all. I would have to say Soft Glam is like my ride or die. Like that's the palette I know I can just pick up and go, and I'm like, good. So there's beautiful shimmers in this palette, but I think for this look, just because we're going quite glam, I'm going to go a bit basic bitch, and I'm going to go in with Zam and Soleil. I would pay good money for Jackie Aina's lid space. I'm just saying. Like if there's ever any lid space for sale, Jackie, let me know please, because I am struggling. Like I would love, like I would live for lid space. Like who wouldn't like lid space? Oh god. So I'm gonna take Zam and Soleil. I'm gonna just mix them together. I'm just gonna pop that on. So pretty. These are like the nicest, like, oh, they're honestly so stunning. And then I'm just going to take the same little brush that I was blending credit with. And I'm just going to blend over a little bit. And just pick up a little bit of lituation. And just pop that right over in the center. Sometimes I like to use, like, if I'm trying to blend like a matte shade into a shimmer, if I can get kind of a shimmer or like a satin shade that's like similar, I find that the blend is really, like, it's really nice. I think I just did something. Wouldn't be a makeup tutorial by me without some bomb ass eyeliner? I think not. So I got myself the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner, and this is what it looks like. So it's a really nice fine tip, and we gonna see whether it works or not, because if there's one thing I know, it's eyeliner. Okay, so it passes the glide test anyway. Okay, the tip on this is so fine that it's literally giving me the sharpest liner. Oh yes. Clean that up a little bit. And it's very matte. It sets like super quick. I'm gonna blend that a little bit. Okay, that's like a moment in itself. What I might do is just want to sharpen her up a tiny bit and take that concealer. Oh! Okay, so the liner is a good one. I'm gonna fill that in a little bit. It is outrageously matte, like it is so matte. Okay. Ooh, so the liner is like super matte, but it doesn't seem to be like thick at all. I fucking love eyeliner. So first of all, I'm going to use a little bit of Teddy by MAC, just to really smoke out that bottom lash line. This is like my favorite brown eyeliner. It also helps that my nephew is called Teddy and he is the cutest. I have a niece and a nephew. They're called Heidi and Teddy, and they are the apples of my eye. I love them so very much. So I'm just going to blend out that liner. Just really, really softly smudge it out. And then just to set the liner, I'm going to go first in with credit. And I'm going to get credit right up into the lash line. And then just taking a small little pencil brush, I'm going to take a little bit of ginger and just blend that out. Just pop, pop. They just give a little something without being too heavy. And just as a final touch, I'm going to go in with my Amrezy highlighter and just pop it right there on the inner corners, just because there isn't actually a highlight shade for me in this palette. I'm not giving out, I'm just saying. I have plenty of highlights. Just going to go under the brow as well. A bit on the nose. For the lips, we're going to keep it quite nude, so I'm going to go in with Sepia, Stripped and Undressed. So I'm going to go in with Sepia first. Next I'm going to go in with Stripped liquid lipstick, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center of the lip. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with Undressed lip gloss, which is like a really nice like peachy kind of colour. Okay, so like I need that to be glossier, so I'm going to go in with my Diamond Milk Gloss Bomb by Fenty, just because life's too short. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now I'm going to deal with this and I'll be back. So I used a new curler and I look like someone's like expensive poodle. I'm actually just pissing off my hair now at this point, the more I play with it, but I'm gonna put it back here and pretend it's not there. Oh, you can't. You just have to live with it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to straighten this because this is too much. Okay, I just ran a straightener through my hair because that was not happening. Not today, Satan, not ever. To say congratulations to Jackie. I don't know if she's ever gonna see this video, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I just want to say congratulations to Jackie for someone that I've always looked up to in this industry and who I feel like has been there the entire time I've been growing in the industry. To see her coming out with such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette like this. I can see her in it, everything makes sense, all the colours are so, so, so beautiful. The palette costs $49 in euros. It's 49 euros and you get 14 shadows in there, so it's really, really good value. The quality is like amazing. Anastasia Beverly Hills never disappoints, so the quality is A1. Like, I'm really, really excited to see what's next for Jackie because she's just such a creative person and I feel like she's going to take over the world. I absolutely love this palette and I would highly recommend it, and I will see you all very, very soon. I'm like gushing now, but I will see you all very soon.